What better way to start my political career by talking to you about my country of birth, the Democratic Republic of the Congo. I want to talk to you about the politics and the armed conflict in the Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC. The Democratic Republic of Congo has been plagued by decades of armed conflict, political instability, and human rights abuses. This has led to widespread suffering among its citizens, displacement, and economic devastation. The country's natural wealth, which could be a source of prosperity, has instead become a curse, fueling both internal and external conflicts. The political environment in the DRC, characterized by weak governance, corruption, and a lack of effective institutions, has contributed to the persistence of armed conflict. This video examines the political causes of the ongoing armed conflict in the DRC and proposes 8 possible solutions to mitigate the violence and bring lasting peace to the region. Okay? The political causes of the armed conflict in the DRC. The roots of the armed conflict in the DRC can be traced back to several political, historical, and social factors. A primary cause of the conflict is the weakness and instability of the central government. Since gaining independence from Belgium in 1960, the DRC has experienced cycles of authoritarian rule, corruption, and internal strife. The collapse of the central government following the 1990s, especially during the First and Second World Wars of Congo, has exacerbated the country's vulnerability to both internal and external conflict. The fragmentation of the political system is another significant cause. Various political and ethnic groups have often used armed groups to instrument and advance their interests, contributing to the militarization of the country. Many of these groups have engaged in power struggles for control of the vast natural resources, including minerals like coltan, cobalt, and diamonds. This battle for resources has fueled not only domestic conflict, but also attracted neighboring countries with vested economic interests in the DRC's riches. Corruption and poor governance have also contributed significantly to the problem. Many politicians, military leaders, and business elites have used their positions to extract personal wealth rather than to serve public interests. The DRC's institutions, including its military and police forces, have been weak and often unable to maintain law and order, leaving vast areas of the country under the control of armed groups. Here are 8 solutions to the armed conflict in the DRC. Strengthening democratic institutions, improving governance and fighting corruption, regional cooperation and diplomacy, disarmament, demobilization, and reintegration programs, reforming the security sector, economic diversification and resource management, human rights protection, international support and peacekeeping. The armed conflict in the DRC is complex and multifaceted. Issues driven by weak governance, corruption, and competition for resources, and external interference. However, with concerted efforts from the government and regional partners, and the international community, lasting peace is possible. By strengthening institutions, improving governance, and implementing targeted reforms in the security, economic, and human rights sectors, the DRC can begin the long, difficult journey towards peace. Solutions such as disarmament, economic diversification, and effective peacekeeping efforts offer a pathway out of a conflict and into the international community, and the international community must continue to support DRC in its quest for peace and stability. The people of the DRC deserve a future free from violence, and it is the responsibility of both of the government and the global community to help create conditions necessary for this to become a reality. This is my first video on the DRC. I'll have many more, but I'd like to say 3 key ideas to keep. Joy, hope, and peace. These 3 words are the words that I heard in a Christian song in Lingala. Lingala is one of the languages spoken in DRC. And in Lingala we say, Esengo. Esengo means joy. Elikia means hope. And Kimia means peace. Esengo, Elikia, Kimia. Joy, hope, peace. I pray for the Congo. I thank you for watching this video. Good night, everyone.